On Monday, the jury of 12 in Brunswick will hear closing arguments in a murder trial that has just gripped the country. The shooting death of Ahmaud Arbery 635 days ago was caught on camera. The video was released months later. Arrest of 3 men, a father and son, and their neighbor followed. Weeks of jury selection, testimony, and legal wrangling. And today, attorneys working together on instructions to give the jury. But before court opened today, there was a bombshell report and denial. Kaylee Tracy with the latest from outside the courtroom.
Lee Merritt, the attorney for Arbery's mother, says that Kevin Gough, he's the attorney for William Roddie Bryan, he asked the prosecution for a plea deal. That is something that Kevin Gough denies, and he said to tell Mr. Merritt his nose is growing. Merritt says prosecutors rejected Gough's request for a plea deal, a deal again that Gough denies. This comes after 10 days of testimony where we saw Travis McMichaels take the stand in his own defense. A key piece of testimony yesterday, Travis told prosecutors Arbery did not threaten him before the altercation. Despite that exchange, Travis's attorney says his testimony was solid overall and his team is confident going into closing arguments.
Travis McMichaels had been waiting a year and a half to come forward and share his full story with not only this particular jury, but also this community, this state, and this country. I think Travis was very brave. I think he was continuing to do his duty to the truth by telling his story, by subjecting himself to cross-examination. And I hope that you have now seen finally the truth about this case, that this was not a lynching. It was not a corralling. It was not anything other than a young man and his father who were desperately trying to help their neighbors and their neighborhood.
The jury's verdict has to be unanimous, and each of the defendants face 9 counts each, including felony murder, and they could face up to life in prison. For now, reporting in Brunswick, Kaylee Tracy, First Coast News on your side.